Artificial intelligence has really dominated the news cycle, and it's something that most real estate agents are trying to figure out. So what I want to do today is I want to simplify this process. I'm going to give you 5 tools that I use pretty much on a daily basis in my business and that we're seeing that are very useful for the agents. But stick around to number 5, because number 5 is actually the catch-all. This is the tool that I utilize when I'm not sure which tool would be best or which AI technology is going to help me solve the problem I'm facing. This is the one I use to help me make sure that I'm finding the ideal tool to solve the problem I'm facing. So it seems like AI and ChatGPT have really been something that has almost just taken over the conversations that a lot of real estate agents are having on how they're growing their business, how they're creating efficiencies. And sometimes it's difficult to find exactly what you need. So what I want to do today is I'm going to talk to you about the 5 tools that I'm using and that we're using with our agents that are getting us the ability really to move businesses forward and serve our clients at the highest level. I'm going to start with number 1, which is answerthepublic.com. Now, answerthepublic.com gives you the ability to understand what it is that people in your local area are actually searching for. What it does is it comes in and it takes all of the Google searches for a specific keyword and it breaks it down into how do those break down in different types of searches. Now, what this is useful for is, first off, it gives you a better idea of what people are actually Googling or out there, that the questions that they have about your local area, but it also gives you the ability to take all the guesswork out of the type of content that you need to be creating that's going to get you organic traffic and it is going to answer the questions that your ideal client is looking for. So it does it a couple of different ways. So for instance, on this pinwheel, what it's going to do is it's going to break down all the things. Just like when you go into Google and you punch in 30A real estate and it gives you this list of things that people have searched for, this is going to break this down a little bit deeper though, where it gives you all of not only those search terms, but it's going to give you the number of searches that happen on a weekly basis. It's going to give you what the cost per click is. And by understanding that people are paying to be and sponsor those type of things, you'll see the more value it is, the higher priority it is, the more value it's possibly out there for you to create content that's going to naturally organically give you the opportunity to find some of those ideal clients. It's also going to give you an understanding of how many times, not just is it searched, but what is the velocity? What is happening right now? This is a great tool if you're out there and you're wondering, what is it that I should be creating content on? What is it that my clients or my potential prospects are searching for? And how do I put myself in a position to answer those questions and be their agent of choice? The next AI tool that we're seeing success with for our real estate agents and the real estate agents that I work with is Manychat, M-A-N-Y-C-H-A-T. Now, what this is if you've ever been on Instagram or Facebook and someone says, to receive our free, whatever it is, information, just go into the comments and write whatever it is. Now I'm going to use this as an example. It will actually automatically email that to them. This is a great way to capture leads, capture email addresses, add value, and to create some velocity on some of these posts that you have on social media. So let me tell you how this basically works. It gives you the ability to put in a keyword that triggers then the activities that happen. So here's a perfect example of this. Let's say that you are someone that has a deal of the week, or maybe it's your favorite house that you found for that week, whatever it is. What if you had the ability to go in and just basically stand out in front of the house, do a quick video. Today I'm at 123 Main Street. This is a great house, and you did a short description. And then you said, listen, if you like photos and details of exactly what this house has going on as far as additional details, just simply down below write 123 Main Street. And if they do that in the comments, it's going to do 2 things. Number 1, it's going to give you the ability through Manychat to automatically respond to that. Now, what we know is that Instagram, the way it works is, the more comments you have, the more they see interaction in something that you're posting, the more they're going to push it out to more people. So it's going to naturally, organically expand the reach of that post. It's also going to give you the ability to immediately respond to them. Thanks for reaching out. Check your DMs. Once you go in there, then on their DMs, it's going to come in and it's going to say, thanks for reaching out about 123 Main Street. Please enter your email address and I'll be glad to send that over. Now, once they enter their email address, you can set up the automation to go ahead and capture that email address so that you've got them in your database, as well as gives you the ability to provide that information. You could do this with properties. You could do this with 7 things people should do before putting their house on the market in the spring of 2024. Whatever it is, you can utilize this to basically have the ability to capture leads, increase engagement, and absolutely serve your clients at a higher level. Now, here's the biggest thing too is it also has the ability to do this through DMs. So instead of going in there and say, link in my bio, why not, if you're doing a story, for instance, or a post or a reel or whatever it is you're doing, why not have it where you just simply say, DM me and whatever target words you have, and then you set up the Manychat where it will automatically have this series of things that will happen. Once they do that interaction with you on their DMs, it's going to automatically send them that information. Again, this is a great way to automate your processes, increase your engagement, and capture more leads. Number 3 is Captions for talking videos. Now, Captions is an app that we've utilized now for about a year, and it just keeps getting better and better with the AI things that they've added to this. Now, initially, what it did is it gave us the ability really to add the captions, or basically the wording that we're saying. So the artificial intelligence listens to the video, puts then all of the words that we're saying into different fonts, whatever we choose, those types of things, where any of these reels or these videos that you're seeing that automatically have all that in already embedded into the video, this is probably one of the type of apps that they're utilizing. It does it instantly. It's amazing what it does. Now, you always want to check these things. Like with my accent, sometimes it can get things wrong, but you have the ability to make those adjustments. Now, it started with that, but now what's happened is as they've continued to grow, the editing tool in Captions for talking videos is tremendous. I use it pretty much on a daily basis. Also, what it does is it has the ability that if you have trouble looking into the camera, for instance, you actually have an AI technology in there called AI, the letters AI, I-E-Y-E, that actually you can take a video if you're reading a script, and you can read the script, and then when you drop that video in there, even though you're looking this way, it'll move your eyes automatically where you're looking right into the soul of the person that you're talking to. It also has the language capability with 26 additional languages. Not only does it put your tone into a new language, it actually moves the artificial intelligence, your lips where it matches. This is a tool that if you're doing any video production whatsoever, or you're posting on social media, that you really need to have in your arsenal. Number 4 is ChatGPT, but with a little bit of a twist here. We're actually going to utilize the ChatGPT app on your phone. Now, it does have some limiting factors here, but I think a lot of times what happens is we just use ChatGPT on our desktop, and we get so used to using it there that we forget that we've got that capability to have with us at all times. Now, here's what I've been utilizing this a little bit differently. When I'm editing videos, for instance, for an Instagram reel or for a post on social media, a lot of times I'm doing that on the fly on my phone. I don't have time to go back into on my desktop and do that. So here's what I'm doing. I'm actually utilizing it to make sure that I'm reaching the right audience with the post. So this is the type of prompt that I would use on my phone on a daily basis, basically. Act as a social media expert specializing in Instagram reel descriptions. This reel describes, and then I give it whatever description it is. Sometimes I'll ask it for a strong call to action, or I'll do those things, but basically you get the understanding. Now, what's great about this is immediately it puts it on my phone, then I just simply copy and I paste it over. I make some adjustments to put it in my voice, but now I've got something that I know is going to be reaching that type of audience I'm looking to, increasing my efficiency on writing these things, and also reaching out and knowing that it's probably going to be written better than I would do it on my own. It also gives me the ability that if I have someone that texts me and I'm not sure how to respond in a way, I can simply go on ChatGPT, ask it to give me a response that is non-confrontational in regards to the following text that was sent to me, and I give it the details. Boom, it gives me that information. Same thing with email. It's literally in your hand, on the go. You can do everything you need without having to be close to your desktop. This is why ChatGPT, the actual app on your phone, is one that I use on a daily basis. So I've given you 4 that I utilize, but literally there is an unlimited amount of AI applications out there that realtors can use right now to help them grow their business. And that's where I come to number 5, which is one of my favorites, which is Gpte.ai. Now, what this is this is actually a database with 5,000 free links to other types of AI software that can solve any problem you want. Now listen, they have a bar where you can just search for anything. So in other words, if you were going to do video editing, you would just put video editing. It's going to give you 6 to 7 great tools that you can utilize. Let's say that you wanted to do writing blog posts. You simply punch that in, it's going to give you all the best tools to do that. Social media, it's going to give you all those best tools. It breaks this down into a number of different areas where you can get really specialized. It does video, it does design, it does writing, it does efficiency, it does business growth. It has all these different tabs that you can really get very specific on, but just utilizing this to search, whatever problem it is, whatever thing you're trying to solve in your business, there probably is an AI tool out there that can help you do that at a higher level. Gpte Gpte.ai is the solution for all of those needs. These are 5 of my favorite tools, but I'd love to know what it is that you're utilizing. You see, we're all stronger together. So if you don't mind, make a note in the comments of a tool that you're utilizing so that I can be exposed to it, and hopefully then I can share it with other agents. I hope this has been helpful, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. I specifically chose the video below for you because it builds on the one you just watched. I hope it's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.